Yes, people, and welcome to the first ever. Let me repeat that. Welcome to the first ever March 2021 Doing the Most End of the Month special on Sarcasm City TV, hosted by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, and I'm joined by my right hand woman, the queen of Sarcasm City TV, the queen of Yan City ENT, one of the most underrated, no, not even one of the most underrated person in this YouTube and football game, male or female, easily the most underrated. So make sure you subscribe to Yan City ENT, easily one of the most hardworking and just plain one of the best out here at doing this, Yan City. So first and foremost, Yan City, what are you saying? Are you good and everything?
Oh, I love that. That was the nicest intro you've ever done. So yeah, big up to you, my right-hand man, husband in this game, all of that. So yeah, I'm good though. I'm very good. How are you?
Excellent. I am good. I am good. I could see people was already waiting. So salute to you lot for supporting before we even got started. So salute to you lot for already waiting on the show. Make sure you get the likes up. Let's get the likes up immediately. Make sure you hit that, say that again, hit that like button. Make sure you share this across all your socials. Click the share button. I want you to share it to your Twitter. You can easily click share. The reason why I keep reiterating this because it's important you do this so we grow. Because the bigger we get, then the more time we can spend here, the more time we can spend here, the more content we create. The more content we create, the better the content gets. And then literally you'll get us 24 hours a day. We are going to run like Sky Sports News. Literally, you will go to YouTube and there will be a show live is the long-term goal. So yeah, make sure you hit the share button, share it to your Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp status, WhatsApp group, wherever else you can. And yeah, that intro was top-notch. And the reason why I'm talking like this is because I'm excited, people. Oh, yeah, make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV and hit the notification bell and subscribe to Yan City ENT also. And the reason why I'm excited, because this is the first ever, like I said, March 2021, doing the most end of the month special. So if you haven't seen Doing the Most, there is a show that Yan City and myself host every Monday at midnight on her channel. And I'll let Yan City go into further detail of exactly what the show is. And then you'll understand why we are doing a special. So go on, Yan City, take it away.
Okay, so it's a weekly show, obviously, like Flawless said, on a Monday. We discuss who's doing the most in the Premier League. We have included the FA Cup this month just because the weekend just gone, there was not too many Premier League games. So we included the FA Cup as well. And I think we'll continue to do that within cup competitions. But yeah, Doing the Most is a show where we discuss 5 separate categories. They are the most unforgettable goal. So that's obviously of the weekend. So say, for example, I don't know, it's Man United Leicester in the previous weekend. You might think that the best goal in that was Kelechi's header. So you would put that. Flawless might disagree and say, actually, he thought Lingard's against Arsenal was the best. Then we kind of discuss it and then we'll pick that one for the week. The next one is the most unexpected result. So again, we'll discuss what's unexpected. Is it that the result is unexpected, or is it just one of them where you would expect that team to beat that team? And then, you know, everyone will have their opinions. We discussed that. The next one is the most unacceptable error. So that's like things like giving the ball away for a penalty. I don't know, slide tackling and missing the ball completely, and then they go on and score. Them sorts of things we discuss. The next one is the most under the cash manager. So that's the manager that's under the most pressure for that week. There is some context used. Obviously, if a manager's lost his 3rd game in a row, he might be more under the cosh than a manager that's just solely lost his 1st game in months on that weekend, regardless of what the result was. So yeah, there's a little bit context used for that. Then the most untouchable manager, again, like I said, there might be some context, but obviously the most untouchable manager is usually the manager with the best result for the weekend, or that puts his club in the best position for that week. So obviously we've been doing that now for the past 4 weeks. So we have a list. We have 4 different shows that we've done. We've got a list of what we thought was the best for that week. Usually me and Flawless have similar ideas, but there are a few where we've debated between goals, between mistakes, stuff like that. So what we're going to do for the special is we're going to look at the whole month, the last 4 weeks all together, which we pick for each week, and then we'll find a winner of what is the most unforgettable goal of the month, what's the most unexpected result of the month, and vice versa. So that's what we're going to do, guys. Obviously, you can drop what you think as well. If you haven't already, please like the video, please share it across all socials, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. But yeah, so we'll just go through the weeks, and then we'll see what we come up with.
Yeah, you know what? For the most part, like you said, we agree on most things. Like most of the nominations we normally agree on, and then even when we pick a winner, one of us is normally like, I see what you're saying. I think it was only the Xhaka and Jesus that one sticks out that week, of which was the worst mistake, because they were both really bad, and I'm still on the fence. But like Yan City said, you lot in the comments might want to side with me, or you might want to side with Yan City, or you might come up with something different for the most part. But yeah, we thought we'd come up with something different. I really do enjoying these shows, and if you're here, man, welcome in it. Like I said, new show on the channel, new show on Yan City's channel, and then we're like, you know what, let's do the special and then put it on Sarcasm City, and then it helps. I'm saying, so make sure you lot subscribe to Yan City ENT. Like I said, it's March 2021, doing the most end of year special, not end of year special, March 2021, doing the most end of the month. Let me say that again. March 2021, doing the most end of the month special. That's what I will say it is. Big up to NB. This had me cracking up literally before we got started. He said, big up Bonnie and Clyde, aka the two goats. Not even Romeo and Juliet can chat to you, man. I love that. Big up Dupe, always here supporting and giving me stick. I love this. This is the type of stuff I love about football banter, innit? Because me and Dupe give each other stick every day, pretty much without fail, and it never gets personal. And we keep it moving to the point where he's like, can I be a mod? You're a mod. I just modded you before the video, so you're now a mod. That's what I like. We have me and Dupe go at it every day, and we're just still cool. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Dupe. Big up Ryan. He says, okay, guys, probably my beautiful flower running late as usual. Yeah, she was topping up her wine. Big up NB, who was NB's making the rest of you mods look bad because he says this every show. I see him promoting. Even she was called Sasha. Even she was like, right, MB's on mod duties. So I don't know if NB, if that's his woman Sasha or that's his burner account, but whatever it is, what it is. Get the likes up and share the video to all the socials. Join the membership and check out Sarcasm City on SoundCloud, Spotify, and iTunes. Links in the description. Help the channel to continue to grow. Yep.
Oh, I love that.
Roll to 2,500 subscribes. Appreciate it. Big up my Lex. Says big up Flawless, my brother. Big up to you. Big up Ryan. Says big up my big bro Sugar Puff and my beautiful, stunning, lovely flower. Check Ryan with the bars. Okay, Ryan. My G. You know what I'm saying? He says flawless. Well, I thought he was wearing. Yeah, man, he is beautiful. Flawless. Well, I thought he was wearing. Nah, man, this is my shit. Look at this. It's fire still. You know what I'm saying? And the bulletproof, you got to be with this football banner. Bulletproof. You know what? It could be because I can't swim still. I can't swim. Flawless is the best at intros, then it's me. Say that again.
How can you not swim?
Right, because I'm sorry I fit some of the black stereotypes. It is what it is, isn't it? I don't fit them all, but I fit that one in it. Can't swim, love chicken, but then I've never been to jail, no baby mum. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm half and half in it. No, the black stereotypes. I got to do some of them.
Oh my God.
I got to live up to my blackness in it. You know what I'm saying? So I love chicken, can't swim. Yeah,
the lateness is me. Definitely got that.
Say that again.
The lateness is me.
Yeah, I'm always late too. That's another one of mine as well, innit? Yeah. But mine is that. You know me? I got the bandy legs.
Saying that, my dad is never late. My dad's always on time, if not early. My dad's the earliest person I know.
See, there you go, innit? So yeah, I've got everything.
Stereotype.
Yeah, I got the skinny legs. You know what I'm saying? The bandy legs. I got the proper Jamaican legs and that. The bandy legs.
I have as well. I've not got bandy legs. I like bandy legs though.
I have bandy legs in it. I got bandy legs. That's why I don't wear shorts and that. I got proper. Like if you see my legs, you're like, yeah, you definitely got Jamaican in them. Big facts, I'm telling you.
I mean, like dead skinny in it.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah.
That's my legs. Big up Charlie, who's there. Big up MB, who says flawless. Now that intro outdid Yan one's hella fire and that. Because I'm excited. That's why.
None of that.
Yes, and big up Dupe, who says the deadly duo. Big up Sasha, who says, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Sarcasm City. Hope you're both good. Love to Sasha. Big on my Don Trouble as well. Salute, ladies and gents. If you like battle rap, anything, music, if you like battle rap or music, the Wiretap, make sure you subscribe. You would have seen me wearing a hoodie from time to time. Big up Trouble. Make sure you subscribe to the Wiretap. Ryan saying, yes, Yan City's tied her hair back. She finally listened to me. T-Bay saying, get the likes up. Good day from the Oz, Australia. It's been a minute since we've seen you, 44. But big up to you. Big up to you. Elvis says, big up to G's. Big up you two as always. Shout out my Don Deviant, who's also a member of the channel, was on the Q&A. That's my guy in it. Big up. Like I say, last time I watched it and went to a United match, I went with Deviant when we got slapped by Everton 4-0. That's who we went with. We had great fun though. Great fun. Big up Yan and Flawless. Been a while since I tuned in. Yo, salute to Money Gangster Quick. Yeah, me. This is what it is. Said Flawless moving like 50 Cent with the bulletproof vest. Yeah. Has to be done, man. Yeah, I'm saying that. The football banner in it. I gotta do this Luke Cage thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not real, by the way, people. I'm not a gangster, but anyone gets it, and it's just a prop. All right. So don't be shooting me, basically, in it. That's what I'm saying. Don't be trying to run up on me. How's it going, Yan and Flawless? Ollie's depression is strong for me. I hear you, Foreman. But listen, this is why we're doing shows like this, so you don't have to think about that. Question for you.
No, I'm not. It's wine.
There you go. Sasha says, looking forward to this episode and the variety of show timings. Oh, big up. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Subscribe to all the feature channels as well. You can see that Yan City's channels there. Cams, Quills, Swag Team Empire, Mr. Aaron United, Saeed, Rants. Yeah. Yo, I'm just making sure it could have been in it because Sasha popped up out of nowhere talking NB this and NB that. So I'm just making sure that's all in it. You know what I'm saying? And that. Yeah, facts, Flawless. We banter all day, but you're still my facts, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about this. Well, all the hood don't know how to swim. I'm the same. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's not just me in it. I'm not built to swim, man. In my skinny legs and my slim torso. I'm not built to swim. I'm in the slightest than that. That's why you don't see black people in the Olympics. When do you ever see us in the finals of the Olympics and that?
What, you mean like swimming?
Yeah, swimming. Yeah, when?
There was a girl that got there, wasn't there?
And I bet it was big news when she got there as well, innit? What nationality was she? What nationality was she?
I can't remember.
Oh, see, now I was just going to say.
She was black.
She was black. Yeah, cool. MB says, I'm a black man and can't swim and love chicken too. These pagans don't understand Flawless, but we move in it. Yo, that's what it is, isn't it?
Because it's like my dad's like the opposite. Like he doesn't fit these. Like he taught me to swim by dashing me in the pool and I had to fend for my life. Yeah. So I can swim because of that. But it's holidays though, because I used to go on holiday and I wanted to get in the pool.
Yeah, you know what I did when I went on holiday and wanted to get in the pool? Bought a goddamn Lilo. That's what I did.
Did you? Yeah, but they're dangerous. Have you ever been in the sea on a Lilo?
No, because
one nearly die. Honestly, I thought that was a good idea, and it really is not a good idea, guys.
Yeah. Do I look like a whale? What am I doing in the sea? I got no business in the sea. I was in the pool in the hotel, and even then, I didn't want to go into the pool. You know what I mean? Like my girl at the time I was with, she jumped in the pool and that. You know what I'm saying? And that. She was like, "You coming in?" She knew I can't swim. Right. Nah, I'm not on it.
Tall enough to stand up in most pools. Most pools are not that tall. Like about 5'5" deep.
I don't care. See that you lot, so you get an inkling that I'm not as small as Yan City makes out. Number one, number two, I'm just not comfortable in water. I'm just not comfortable in water. It's like even so, like Grand Theft Auto. I'm not even comfortable in virtual water on there. In it, Mario, when you do the under the sea level, I'm not. I just don't like it in it.
You know what? What I would say is my cousin, she's like my mum's cousin, but technically she's my cousin. She actually was paddling in the sea up to her, I think it was up to her knees. She was paddling in the sea in Australia, and she was a strong swimmer, and she actually died because the current pulled her out. So I don't really like the sea. I don't trust it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But swimming pools, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not. 44 says, "Sup guys, you guys are on very early over here. Not even 7 a.m. and I'm here getting ready for work. Listening up to you two. Man's watching all the way from Australia. Love, man. Big up to everyone watching worldwide. Like Cam says, Sarcasm City TV to the world and back. So
you know what? I was in the house this morning at 7 o'clock, like 6 something o'clock in the morning. And all these people were like going to work, and I'd not even slept yet. It's mad.
Big up NB. Yeah, man, of course, man. You're an Arsenal fan, so I've got to take shots. You know what I'm saying? Just unnecessarily.
Someone just popped up saying watch this stream about basically, I discussed it a little bit earlier, but it's basically where we rank 5 categories in the Premier League. And we have included the FA Cup for the last week. But yeah, basically we rank some categories about what we think's the best. So the most unforgettable goal of each weekend, the most unexpected result of each weekend, the most unacceptable error of each weekend, the most under the cosh manager of each weekend, and the most untouchable manager of each weekend. So what this show is tonight is we're going to look at the last 4 weeks, the options for each week that we chose, and then we're going to basically come up with a final, the most unforgettable goal of the month, the most unexpected result of the month, etc., etc. So that's what we're going to do. But before we get into it, we normally just spend a little bit of time reading the comments and
we interacted, build the numbers up, get the big. Yeah, I'll let you respond to 187 Gangster Crip.
Do you know what? Like, I'm doing a 24-hour shift at work tomorrow, and so I'm off today.
So she's enjoying herself.
After this, I'm going to try to go to bed because, you know, I'm tired.
Yeah, we'll make sure you can definitely.
Tomorrow night, I'm going to do a stream when I'm at work, like in the early hours of the morning, because I want to take that shift down by a good 4 or 5 hours. So I'm looking to do a long stream tomorrow night.
You're doing it on Yancy ENT, yeah?
Yeah.
You're doing the Yancy show. There you go, people.
Tomorrow, trust me, because it's long. It's so long. There
you go, people. I might drop in on that as well, people. Yeah. You may see me in on that. So yeah, like I said, mods, let us know how many likes we are on. Also, big up Ryan. He says, "All right, Flawless, I'll save you if you're drowning." I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it.
In water, you become light in it, so anyone can it.
Yeah, but I'm just like I said in it. If I'm not in a pool on my Lilo, you ain't gonna catch me in the water and that. Like so I said,
pushed off the Lilo. What if some kid accidentally jumps in and it?
Kids catching an RKO and that. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere, kids getting RKO'd.
Water like this.
Your kids getting RKO'd and that, getting a stone cold stunner. You know what I'm saying? The whole family, everyone, mom, dad, brothers, everyone's getting it and that. Don't fuck about.
Yeah, right. Q&A, innit? We're gonna do the Q&A, and then I know it's gonna be like 2 hours. I want to drain out at least another 5 hours of my shift, innit? So
Foreman says Rand's got better scouting than United. Everybody brings a cream of the crop for their respective clubs. Flawless, Saeed, Hammers, Lee Gunner, Matisse. First and foremost, Foreman, big up for putting me in that category because you put me with some top names there. And yeah, Rants is, you know what I'm saying? This is why when people are like, oh, is Rants cool? Dare or not? Yeah, like look at him. Everyone he brings on his channel, he has a bigger following and a bigger fan base, but he just cares about the talent, and he does. Look at the names, take me away from it. Saeed, James, Lee Gunner, Matisse. That's top of the crop for United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. And Matisse works with Chelsea TV. Lee Gunner's Lee Gunner. James, when it comes to Liverpool, is ridiculously good. You're going to see James on his channel soon too. And you can catch me on his channel Mondays and Fridays doing the Premier League show with Lewis and Monts. And then obviously me as well if you want to throw me in that. So yeah, big up to you for that compliment, man. Appreciate it. MB says, Flawless, I try and swim, but I die trying. So from young, I stayed well clear. Man ain't finding it. Exactly, man. Man ain't finding Nemo. Do I have flippers? Have I got gills? Am I Aquaman?
It's a survival skill, isn't it?
Survival's why am I in water? You know what I'm saying?
Anywhere blood at any time, you know?
Yeah,
you know,
well, we are.
What happened in earthquakes where people's whole cities underwater?
It happens. I'm not meant to be in it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you can't swim in that sort of environment anyway. You've
got. There we go.
Regardless of whether you can swim or not.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Big up Temmie Talks, who says the vest goes hard, G. Yeah, big up my boy Scorp's got him sorted, innit? Obviously, for those that don't know, Take Note. The reason why I'm called Mr. Take Note is because Take Note's the musical click. So it's myself, Talks, who some of you might have seen on channels, and Scorp's got these done in it. But yeah, big up Temmie, who works with All for United. Very talented host. Extremely talented, I'm telling you. Extremely. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know who James Redmond is. It's James Redmond. You know what I'm saying in that? I don't know who this James guy is. It's James Redmond with a hard H. You know what I'm saying? James Redmond. Big up Taekwon. He says, big up my favorite duo. Big up to you. Jack says, first off, Flawless on Rance's channel. Big fan here. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Love for that. Appreciate it. Sorry, I missed some of the comments. Let me go. Arsenal slander bear. Arsenal slander is always right around the corner. It's always there. It's never far off. You just know it's there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like at family parties and stuff, you know, you have that relative who always gets drunk. That's Arsenal slander in it. You know what I'm talking about, Yancy. When you think of family parties, there's that one cousin or auntie or uncle who you know for a fact is going to get drunk and pass out. You already know, innit? You know who it is. You don't have to say who it is. Look at you. I can see by that vein in your forehead how hard you're laughing and thinking about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's always there, you know.
It's not always there. Only when you're laughing hard.
It's always there.
And it pops up. Oh, big up Jackie says big up from Ireland as well. You know what I'm saying? Is what it. Yo, you lot get the likes up. Juki, these lot cracking jokes and that in the comments. I just see pure lols and that. These lot. Yeah, if you can see it. Deviant and MB and Sasha and Dupe, everyone just. I just see pure lols.
This show is goated. I love that.
Big up, man. Appreciate it. Innit? Love to you lot because you lot show genuine support.
Ryan is having drama again. He said, on holiday once, I pretended I was drowning so that a particular girl there could save me. It worked. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. You know what? That's right though. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, fam. You know what I'm saying? And that we've all done them type of things. But if I was doing that, I'd legit be drowning. So
give me promo.
Sorry.
Wine might be haram, but not for a Jamaican person, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Alcohol is part of it.
Yo, I'm not even comfortable in virtual water. GTA and that water missions, I'm like, nah. Let me just go to the bottom and die so I can end up in hospital. Hella long. If me and Flawless are drowning, Yan City would probably leave us, knowing I can't swim, you know. You better save me, you know.
Do you know what, though? I can float really well. Like, I'm not the best swimmer, but I can float for hours and hours. So, yeah, we'd be cool. Just cling on to me, innit? I ain't going down. Like,
I'm a legit cling on to you. You get what I'm saying?
You know what? I like swimming underwater more than I like swimming on top of water. I think it's easier to swim underwater. So, yeah, water's not a problem to me, really. I used to because I never used to be able to see. Obviously, you don't wear glasses when you go swimming, so I couldn't see anything under the water. So I used to go down, it was all blurry. And then basically I had to get I used to wear my contacts in the water, which F's up your eyes because the contacts get stuck. You can't get them out. So it's peaks. And then I got my eyes lasered. So now I can see under the water when I go under the water. It's great.
Why did you not do the goggle thing?
Nah, none of that.
Why did you not do the goggle thing?
With rings around your Nah. Plus, I can't really I don't like things around my head.
Okay.
So I don't wear hats.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming for you.
Thank you.
Man, say thank you properly. Man's giving you nice flowers.
Thank you.
That's nice flowers and that. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even talk. I'm happy that
I said Yannicka Phelps, you know. Yo, I'm with you, Deviant.
With floating, they say it is harder for Black people to float because of arching your back. I don't have that arch, that's why I ain't got no big ass. But yeah, basically that's part of the reason why. But you know what? I think you just kick your feet. If you just kick your legs slightly, you'll stay up. What happens in water is people panic and they start going down because they're panicking. If you don't panic and you just literally, if you move your legs like that in water, you're not going down. You'll literally stay up just kicking your legs slightly. Like the minute you start panicking, you go down. Because what I've done a few times is when you're swimming, you fuck up your ankle. And then it's you can't swim properly. But if you start panicking, you go down. So yeah.
I like how the thought of people drowning is hilarious. No bullshit. I have no idea how the fuck people float. I tried it and sank and nearly died. I'm with you, man. I'm not built for water. You get what I'm saying? And that is what it is. And yeah, MB, I see. MB sees you and that. Oh, okay, yeah, don't rub it in because me and Flawless can't. We get it. You float.
Husband to swim when we went to Jamaica because he's from Ghana. Grew up near a beach and still can't swim. So I'm just how is it possible? Well, you can't swim, man. It's hard work. I think once you get past a certain age, it's much harder. I think it's like learning languages. Yeah. You know, when you're a kid, you can pick up languages like that. When you get older, it just gets harder and harder. And I think it's the same with swimming. I think if you don't sort of master it in your first sort of 10 years of your life, it becomes a lot harder. So that's why with my kids, because when babies are born, they can swim straight away because obviously they're in water. So if you drop a baby into water, it's not going to drown. They'll just swim. Obviously, after a bit, they won't be able to breathe properly. But yeah, they swim. So That's why if your mum put you in water as a baby every day, you would never need to learn to swim because you would actually be able to just do it.
Just point out here, people, don't go and drop your baby or your niece or your nephew or your infant in water and try this. That's what I'm saying. Don't go and try this.
When you drop a baby from a height, they like bounce because what happens with a human, like an adult human, what they do is you start panicking and you tense up. So when you hit the floor, your bones all break, whereas babies don't do that. That's why, some can happen with babies. But
and again,
guys,
just reiterating that, do not drop your infant or no babies from a tall building. But as well, people, this is the doing the most. This is the doing the most. And this is, don't do that. But like I said, this is March 2021, doing the most end of the month special. So it's only right we brought you a special guest alongside myself and Yan City. Like I call him, the king of spin.
The most in the comments. Sorry.
Yeah. You could have just deleted that while I'm not This is the second time you tried to ruin his intro. Well, at least you didn't say his name. Let me repeat that again. I'll start again. So people, this is the March 2021 doing the most end of the month special. So it's only right we bring you special guests. Like I call him, the king of spin, the most shameless fan, the king, the patroller of the AC penitentiary, one of the most talented, also one of the most hardworking. My G, Carefree Lewis, what you telling me, family? You good?
I'm good. What's everyone saying? Sorry, I'm late.
Nah, it's calm, man. Yeah, man, it's blessed, innit? Yancy, you tried to ruin your intro for the second time in a row. Hella sabotage. You notice how energy's changed towards you? Yes, the semi-final thing in that. Hella sly in it. I'm telling you, fam.
Microaggressions.
Yeah, man. I'm used to it. That's why I'm here in the bulletproof. Ryan's used to it. Normal settings, fam. You know how it is. Normal settings. But before we do get into the show, Yancy, I'll let you explain again for the people what doing the most is and what we are doing here.
Yeah, so basically it's a show that we do every week, focusing on the Premier League and the FA Cup in the last week, where we rank all the performances into 5 categories: the most unforgettable goal, the most unexpected result, the most unacceptable error, the most under the cash manager, and the most untouchable manager. So we do that every week. Obviously, this is now the 5th episode. We've done 4 episodes before this. The latest one being last night. And so we have categories for each week. So what we're going to do in this one is we're going to look at everything that we selected over the weeks, and then we're going to come up with an ultimate most unforgettable goal of the month, most under the cash manager of the month, and so on and so forth. So that's what we're going to do.
That's what it is. Okay, so what category do you want to start with, Yancy?
Okay, so we can just start from the top in it with the most unforgettable goal.
Okay.
The only problem with this is we're not going to be able to remember the goals.
No, we can watch on YouTube.
If we remember it, that means it's unforgettable.
There we go. Hey,
that is
hey, well done there. Brilliant. That great stuff.
Well, my memory is really bad, so I'm only remembering this week's. If we're being
2 plus 2 equals 4. Excellent stuff. You know what I'm saying? Excellent stuff. That ties in why we called it the most unforgettable, because you won't forget it. But we do have a list, obviously, from the weeks before, and people in the comments will be able to tell us. But I think this is an open and shut case. It's the Rabona. It's the best. It's the best goal this month.
Oh, that Giroud overhead was in February, wasn't it?
There we go, in it. So you can't try. See how you tried to spin it. First fancy, man tried to spin it.
I was trying to think, man.
We've not even included Champions League because
it's just Premier League and FA Cup. Then Premier League and FA Cup.
Freud would be a shout as well, but we've not included that. It's kind of the only reason why we did FA Cup.
We haven't had a lot of games in March, have we?
Not that many. Well, that being said, never mind. I'll put it in the private chat, but go on.
Yeah. So, you're talking about we'll do a European one.
Yeah, you just gave away. I didn't want to give away the idea to the masses, but that's what I was thinking. Now you said it like that.
That's what we were gonna do. The only reason why we haven't done that yet is because it'd be way too many games. That's the only reason why we don't do that. So the first one for the first week, I said Bale's second goal, and said Harry Kane. I think it was against Burnley. I think.
Okay, it was Burnley. Yeah,
Burnley. So we said that. I think we agreed on Harry.
Oh yeah, that was a decent finish.
I think it was Harry.
I know that's like swallowing fire for you, Lewis. You know, giving Spurs credit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could tell by the way you said it. Yeah.
Right. Nice finish. But I'm sure I've seen Tammy do it a few times in training. Just got to see it in the real life pitch. Yeah. So what? Are we only going for Lamelo or Harry Kane?
Nah, what she's gonna do? She's gonna run through them all. She's gonna run through them all.
Oh, you've got categories. Go for it.
Yeah, the second week was Harry Kane against Crystal Palace. I think that was that banger, which we both agreed was the best that week. The third week was the Lamella against Arsenal, which we both agreed on. And this week just gone, we said Lingard versus Arsenal. So I think out of all them, I would probably agree it's Lamella.
Yeah. Honorable mention though to McNeil against Everton.
Yeah,
that's quality.
Oh,
honorable mention to that. Man danced past Allen and put it top bins. I think if that happens any other week, apart from if the Rabona doesn't happen, it wins that week, and I think it wins it overall. And someone mentioned, I'm not sure. Someone mentioned Ndombele at Sheffield against Sheffield United. Was that this month though? I don't know if that was the month of March.
I'm not sure either.
Well, I don't think it was. But I think you lot in the comments, let us know what's the best goal Premier League or FA Cup this month. Let us know. What's your thoughts?
It probably is the Lamella one or the Kane one.
Yeah. Yeah, the McNeil goal you mentioned, yeah. Yeah, Dwight McNeil's there. People saying absolute.
Very honourable mention. I might have to go for that just for the shamelessness.
It's definitely honourable mention. Definitely. Lamella, Akin saying, most people seem to be saying Lamella's.
I think the fact that it was in a derby as well, I know they didn't win.
Into it. Well,
but I think that sort of goal in a derby is kind of like that Rooney overhead shin hit.
Look at you.
Everyone bragged about it because it was in a Manchester derby. I think if that hits Burnley, it's forgotten about because it hit his shin. But
it still gets mentioned, but just the fact that adds to it when it's in a Manchester derby or it's in a North London derby, like Bale's overhead kick in the because it's in the Champions League final. If he does that against Lokomotiv Moscow, it's a sick goal. When no one's talking about it like that, similar to Zidane's. I'm going back to yesterday. His volley against Leverkusen in the final, something like that. So what we saying? We saying Lamella, the Rabona, as the most unforgettable. Okay.
Yeah, but it's just funny that goal actually doesn't mean a thing.
I know.
Typical Tottenham, typical Lamella as well.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, he was like he got himself sent off. He was like, and I swear he came on as a sub as well.
Yeah,
so he was like just, I don't know, the only thing happening for Tottenham in that game. But yeah, the next category that we've got is the most unexpected result.
I was going to say right down the end of the month, so then we can do a yearly wrap up or end of the season wrap up. So yeah, see that you lot are getting new shows by the minute. You know what I'm saying? New shows by the minute. Make sure you subscribe to Yancy ENT. She's that way. And subscribe to Carefree Lewis's channel as well. Subscribe to if you're a regular here, you should already be. If you're new here, make sure you go subscribe to both their channels now. Make sure you do. It is the 23rd. Yeah, Messi. Jesse Lingard's goal against Arsenal was a banger. That's why I had that this week. That was the most unforgettable goal. There were some good goals though. Welbeck's was a banger as well. This week specifically. Bamford's goal was very good. Bamford scored a very good goal. That's a very tough take. And the goal that was ruled out for offside, the header from, I can't remember the Leeds player who scored. That was very good.
Shout out Ziyech versus Sheffield United.
Good finish. Ziyech versus Sheffield United was a good finish.
I had that on my list.
And also that brilliant one-touch finish from Emerson. One touch the whole match, just put into the back of the net. Love to see it.
Yeah, joker. Yeah, mods just stay on top of it with the fake accounts and that these people got time. Okay, what's the next category?
The most, De Bruyne against Everton was a good goal as well. The most unexpected result was Arsenal 3-1 because they beat Leicester 3-1.
Okay.
I think that's what we agreed on for that week because I haven't written anything else.
Yeah, that would have been it. Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, I think at the time, the form that Arsenal were in, the form Leicester were in, that was the most unexpected result that week. The next week, I said Fulham 1-0. They beat Liverpool 1-0. I said that.
Okay.
You said the Manchester derby.
Okay.
So yeah, that was. I don't know if we agreed on one, so we'll just have both of them.
Yeah.
The next week, I think we agreed on Leeds Chelsea because it was a draw. We didn't expect that game to be a draw. There were some other shouts that week. Newcastle 1-1 against Villa and Everton losing to Burnley 2-1. But I think we agreed on Leeds Chelsea.
Chelsea 1-1. Yeah.
0-0 it was. Leeds Chelsea.
Oh no. Oh yeah, it was 0-0. Yeah. That's why we had that, because no one expected no goals in that game. Yeah.
Yeah. And then last week, the week just gone, we said Brighton 3, Newcastle 0.
Out of those four, I'm
think
saying the Arsenal one. I say the Arsenal one. I reckon that out of those four, the Arsenal one's the most unexpected. 3-1 away to Leicester.
Yeah.
I'm going out of
Willian
those.
having 2 assists as well. That was a madness.
I'm saying the Arsenal one. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I would actually, even though I didn't say it on the actual week, I do think the Manchester derby is a shout simply because Man City haven't lost the game before or after it. So that is quite, if you look back at it, it is kind of shocking. But yeah, I think Arsenal 3-1 Leicester.
Dude, the City, you got a point with the United City. Well, let us know in the comments, people, what it is. So give me them results. I'm literally going to post them in the comments so people can see it. Go on. What were them results?
So it'd be Arsenal 3, Leicester 1.
It was at Leicester though, wasn't it?
I think
so. Arsenal.
Don't know. I've wrote it Arsenal Leicester, but it might have been the other way around.
Yeah, I swear. Yeah, it was away. Yeah, it was. Right, hold up. Let me just put it in the comments. So Leicester 1. Yeah, go on.
The second one was Fulham 1-0 Liverpool. So Fulham 1-0 against Liverpool.
And that was defo at Anfield.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was defo. Everyone wins there.
Then that same weekend it was Man City 0, Man United 2.
City United 1
Then
second.
it was Leeds, I think we're at home. So it was 0-0 Chelsea. And then the last one was Brighton. I think Brighton were at home to Newcastle. Or were they away?
No, Brighton were at home to Newcastle.
3-0 Newcastle.
I've just put them in there now.
You know what? Now there's no fans. I don't even realise when people are home and away.
Yeah,
it's
it
like,
really affects
hard to know. Like normally I know if it's City at home, I'm always there, innit?
So there we go. I posted it up on the screen. So you got Arsenal 3-1 winners at Leicester. Fulham winning at Anfield 1-0. United winning at City 2-0. And then you've got Brighton beating Newcastle 3-0, as well as the Chelsea Leeds game also. To me, it is between the Manchester derby and Arsenal Leicester. That's to me. I'm saying Arsenal Leicester is the more shocking one.
Yeah, because I think Man United won. Saying that Arsenal have a good record against Leicester, you know, because even
not the King Power, they usually get slapped there.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, that one there, because United won the last derby at the Etihad, so it's not as shocking as it probably should be.
Yeah, I think without the Leicester Arsenal one, it would be the Manchester derby. It's just the Arsenal though. Like no one's expecting them to win 3-1 away to any top 6 side. If they won 3-1 at City, United, Chelsea, Liverpool, even Spurs, I think that's a shock result away. And you throw Leicester in that mix, who are in good form as well. So that's what I would go with. What are you saying, Lewis?
For me, it might be the Liverpool-Fulham game. Only because that kind of took the stick out of our win.
Okay,
because we just had a 1-0 win against them, and then we just realised, yeah, it really is just 3-point Anfield. Everyone's going there getting a point. But you guys breaking City's streak.
You lot in the comments, let us know what's your thoughts out of those 4 results. I should have wrote it out better, but we move. What is?
I'll probably go for the Liverpool-Fulham game.
So you saying Liverpool-Fulham?
Yeah.
I'm saying Arsenal-Leicester. What are you saying, Yancy?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm torn between 2, innit? Because I think the derby was not just because it's a derby. I think form kind of goes out the window. So the fact that Man City were unbeaten didn't really make a difference. So whether we were going to win or not, because it's a derby, whereas obviously Leicester Arsenal isn't. So I don't know. Oh my god.
Yeah, serious. Him and his Graham Potter thing. Big up Harris, who was on Man Them United. Make sure you check it out from earlier with JV Harris and myself.
Yeah,
Jack Thomas is saying Liverpool, they just lost 5, so losing a 6-8, and they had Williams and Phillips in defense.
Yeah.
But so Lewis is saying Liverpool, Fulham. I'm saying the Arsenal Leicester game. What are you saying, Jan City?
Well, if you say to say an Arsenal Leicester, so we'll go with that because that's one of them that I'm torn.
All right, we'll go with Arsenal Leicester.
The most unacceptable error is the next category. I think we already know who the two are, but we'll go through what we have.
Go for a minute.
So far we've come up with. I said for the first week. I said the Welbeck double miss. I think that's when they just could not score in that game. I can't remember who it's against. You said the Leicester handball.
And Didi. That was terrible.
Against Arsenal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Didi, yeah.
So you said that because he had his arm up like that, innit?
Yeah, man looked like he was doing a nene. Yeah.
There's that one. The second week was...
What's up, Louis? One sec. What's up, Lewis? You looked a bit befuddled then.
No, because I was waiting for the Xhaka one against Burnley.
Oh, no, we gonna get there. We getting there, fam.
Okay, because you said 2 and I was like, wait, well, how's he got out of this? No way.
The second week was the Gabby penalty in the 30th second of the derby, or the Xhaka mistake versus Burnley, I think it was.
Yes, it was Burnley,
yeah. So that's the 2 for that week, which I think are going to be the debate at the end.
MD said Xhaka, the A-star wallet, that mistake was world class. He may as well have been playing for Burnley at this point. Go on. Sorry.
Then the next week it was the Lamela. I said the Lamela sending off because obviously at the point where he got sent off, Spurs were kind of still in the game, and then it just ended when he went off. And you said toss in. I think it was against Man City. He made an error.
Oh, that was terrible, man. Yeah, wait. No. Man had the ball on the edge of his own box, tried to do a flick and flick it past. Who was it? Was it Bernardo Silva? Bernardo Silva took the ball off him, ran past him towards the edge of the box, and then he gave away a penalty. So that's 2 mistakes in one. That was terrible, that tossing one. Awful.
Yeah, we did agree on that tossing one for that week.
Yeah.
And then the week just gone, we said the Fred assist.
Oh, yes, Fred.
Leicester.
Hey, Leicester, that A word. All right. Yeah, me. You didn't say that when it comes to Xhaka, innit? Why don't you say it when it's Xhaka? So was Xhaka's
assist as well.
Yeah, we'll say that then.
Well, have been an assist.
Yeah. Gabby's was world class.
Man United ain't missing a penalty.
Yeah, fact. We don't do them things. Out of
the trio of assists, who are you going with?
To me, it's Xhaka's.
Yeah, it is Xhaka's. I was just waiting for you to say Xhaka. But when I heard error of the month, I couldn't really think of it. Maybe Lamela for getting sent off in that exact same game. They scored the Rabona in. Yeah. Maybe Spurs just bottling a 2-0 lead in the Europa League. Actually, can we make a late contender?
Yeah, go on.
I want to go for Spurs bottling a 2-0 lead to Zagreb in the Europa League. That's just a mistake in itself.
Yeah, honourable mention. Even though we only do Premier League and FA Cup, definitely honourable mention.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Drop it in anyway for the slander.
Yeah, we'll just drop it in it.
You know what we can do? Do you know what we can do? We can do like after the next knockout stage, we can do a European one.
European special.
Same categories for the European ones, and then we can look at the whole knockout stages and look at that, even though it's in the past.
Well, we can definitely just do it.
And I think obviously depending on who goes out, because obviously if we could do the same thing against Dortmund, or you could do the same thing against Granada, like it could happen. So yeah, we'll have to see. So yeah, that's that. The most unacceptable error is Xhaka.
We're saying Xhaka, but Fred's was bad. The Lamela thing was bad.
Almost as bad, to be fair, if you think about it. The next
Fred's was terrible. The only reason why I picked Xhaka's over Fred's, because at least even though Fred's pass was short, the decision to play it back to Henderson was correct. Xhaka's decision making in that was awful. The way he's tried to curl it around Wood rather than just pass it back to the goalkeeper or actually dink it, like get your foot under it. All he had to do was just dink it over, my man. Even if it goes out for a throw-in, but he's tried to curl it around him like he tried to take it like it's a free kick. It's like a free kick on his wrong foot. That's the worst part. He was on his wrong foot. You're left-footed and you're trying to do that with your right foot. I'm like, yeah. So that's why I'm saying Xhaka. It is Xhaka. That's what I'm saying.
Jadon Sancho, like
Big up Jaden. Big up Jaden in the building and that. Big up Jaden.
We'll see you at Chelsea in the summer, bro.
Yeah, serious. When you turn up in a red shirt, yeah, we'll see you there, fam. It's our guy in it. Hey, allow it. We boys and that.
Always in the comments wherever I am. Jadon Sancho is.
Because you slander his name, so he's like, I'm not having this from Yan City and that. I'll check now if he's a mud. I'll know now.
I feel like it is.
I'll check now.
I feel like it is.
When it pops up. I'll be able to tell you. I'm just waiting for it to pop up in the comments. Because the live chat on the actual thing is behind. So yeah, I'll be able to tell you shortly if it is him. But yeah, go on, carry on next topic and that.
Yeah, so the next category we've got is the most under the cash manager. So the first week I said Steve Bruce, you said Hassan Hootel.
What was the result of the Hassan Hootel? I said Hassan Hootel.
This is really bad because I don't write.
I'll check it. It's calm, innit? We know this is a work in progress.
On the 1st of the 3rd, so it would have been the last weekend of February.
All right, one second. I'll check now.
Like the 28th, 29th.
I know now. 1 second. Why I said that? Because there's a reason. Because I rate Hassan Hootel. So for me to say that or something, did you say it was the last month?
It was last week in Feb, so it'd be like.
Oh yeah, they got battered 3-0 by. They got battered 3-0 by Leeds, and they hadn't won in a long time. Like that happened on the 23rd of February, and they hadn't won before that since Arsenal in the FA Cup on the 23rd of January, and in the Premier League they hadn't won since the 4th of January. So they went nearly 2 months without a victory.
Yeah, I think we did agree on him actually.
Yeah, Hassan Hootel.
I think we did agree on him. So Hassan Hootel for the first week. The second week we both said Klopp, and that's because they got beat by Fulham. But not only did they get beat by Fulham, they'd lost like 6 times in a row at Anfield. So that's why we went with Klopp.
Yes, definitely Klopp. Yeah.
For that week. The third week, I said Steve Bruce, and you said Jose Mourinho. But then I think you agreed on Steve Bruce in the end.
Yeah, because they're under the yeah.
Because Newcastle hadn't won at that time since the 6th of Feb, which was like over a month, and they got beat 3-2 by Southampton. It was that game, I think.
And their fans already eyes neck.
No, they drew with Villa 1-1.
Okay.
And even though they won, even though they drew 1-1, they needed them 3 points, and they didn't pick up the 3 points. So we went with Steve Bruce that week. And then the week just gone. The week just gone. We said Steve Bruce again. So I think considering Steve Bruce has got like a hell of a lot of nominations,
yes,
it has to be him. The fact that Newcastle are now in a relegation battle with some hard-ass fixtures coming up, I personally can't look past Steve Bruce. I don't know if you've got any of
Lewis, you got any honourable mentions from this month? Any managers who you feel are under the pressure, under the crush from this month?
Let's have a look at the table.
I'm having a look at Newcastle's like recent fixtures.
Jose's a little bit of a shout overall for the month, simply because they went out of Europe and they've not done that well. But they have got some stuff that they've needed. So, don't know. I don't think it's bad enough to be under the cash. What's he called? Steve?
Yeah. No, it probably is just Jose for me.
Jose's the only one who sticks out. Like I said, Hassan Hootel is a shout though. That's why I mentioned him, because they were. I don't even know how much their form's improved since then. Let me just double check.
Yeah, no, they haven't been doing that well, Southampton. But they did go through in the FA Cup.
That's
so
true.
They are in a semi-final.
Yeah, that's a fair.
And they're not expected. Like they were overperforming when they were where they were at the start of the season. Whereas Newcastle should not be in a relegation. A club like Newcastle shouldn't be in a relegation battle.
They are a proper mixed bag, though.
In a relegation battle is more acceptable.
I hear that. But even with that, they lost to Everton on the 1st of March. Then they beat Sheffield United. Lost to City, which can happen. Then got beat by Brighton. Ryan's about to come in and say Graham Potter's the greatest of all time. Then got through the quarterfinals as well. But yeah, to me, I think it is Steve Bruce. I think it is Steve Bruce.
Because he actually lost his job. That's kind of true, but I think that's what they're trying to stay up in it. They were already down there. It's not like
that's what I'm saying. Facts.
Bruce, it's got to be him. And do you know what? It's not even the results. It's the way they play. Like, just
The way they play and
overall,
the results add into it as well. Their results ain't the best.
they're a mess right now, as Kendall would probably say.
Oh yes, Kendall is tearing hair out and that. Like I see her all the time, absolutely going nuts about him. You know what I'm saying? She's had enough of Steve Bruce. Hey, ex-United legend, though. Just putting it out there. Never been relegated as well, so people need to put respect on his name. Never been relegated as a manager, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, deadly serious. Like that's an actual fact. Like I said it on a show, and I was kind of like half gassing because he's a United legend. And then when someone did some research on the show, he's not been. Well, you lot get the likes up on the video as well, man. Get the likes up. Continue to share. Subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe to Yancey, ENT, and Carefree Lewis as well. But yeah, I'm looking at Newcastle's results. Yeah, they lost to Crystal Palace. Then they beat Southampton. Lost to Chelsea. Lost to United. Drew against Wolves. Drew against West Brom. Drew against Villa. Oh no, wait, March. They only drew against West Brom, drew against Villa, and then got beat by Brighton. So it's like, yeah, if they get more out of those 3 games, they probably stay up. So I think it's Steve Bruce.
I don't think Bruce is under as much pressure because, like, no one at the board cares about Newcastle that much. That's the difference. Jose, it's like he was meant to bring him to the top and everything. This is second season Jose.
True.
Second season Jose, man. And this.
That being said, though, they are 6. They are only 3 points off top 4, and they are in the final. That being said, they did go out in the fashion which they did in the Europa League. But they're 3 points. If someone would have said you'll be 6 with 9 games to go, 3 points off top 4, and in the final, I think most Spurs fans would have took that. Spurs fans would have took that. And it's not a wrestling show, but I know Lewis does WWE watch along, so we'll go there. Lewis, someone's asking you a question here.
Opinion on Bray Wyatt returning Fastlane. Yeah, no, his new mask and everything is a madness.
There you go, people. Make sure, like I say, if you like wrestling, Lewis does watch along, so make sure you check them out. So we're saying Steve Bruce, yeah? For the most under the cost manager of the month.
Yeah. The last category we have is the most untouchable manager. So I think I know who's going to win this, or I have my opinion on who's going to win this. We had Pep Guardiola.
Sorry, I didn't want you to do that.
I think Man City were on 21 games unbeaten that weekend, so it was Pep.
Okay.
The second week was Tuchel or Tuchel or whatever you want to call him.
Super Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah. So yeah, he was the most untouchable manager for the second week. The third week it was actually Arteta for beating Spurs, and the fourth week it was man like Graziano Potterino.
Don't call him.
As what's his face? As Ryan likes to say. But I would actually agree 100% with Lewis here. I think it has to be him. I think he's come into Chelsea. They've progressed in the Champions League against an Atletico side that I didn't think it would be that easy. I'm not saying I didn't think they'd go through, but I didn't think they would breeze past them in the way that they did. He's got to a semi-final of the FA Cup. So yeah, I would say it's him. I think there have been obviously a draw in there that he probably shouldn't have got. But yeah, I think obviously I'd love to say Pep because Pep is Pep, but I think I don't know. Pep's always up there. He's always in with a shout. But I think the derby the way we did is the reason why I wouldn't say Pep. But usually, I think going through against Everton, Pep's a shout. He is a shout. But that derby, I just think out of all of them, that annoyed me a little bit. It just didn't look like we were up for that game.
Mm. Yeah, because it was United too. We can have the tribalism about it. It's because it was United too.
Yeah,
I hate losing them as well. Don't worry, it's always jammy with these lot.
Yeah,
it's
got to be between them two. I think there's an argument for both. I do think there's an argument for both, but I just think losing the derby. I think Tuchel is unbeaten. I think, and Pep's not anymore. So, but I think Pep's got more wins. So yeah, it's one of them. There's an argument for both.
I would say, yeah, it's. Arteta's doing a good job, but it is Tuchel. When it comes to most untouchable manager, it is Tuchel.
Literally,
It can't be argued at this moment in time. If you're talking untouchable, like a guy who is going in the right direction, their fans are happy, rival fans, including myself and Yancy, are like, they're doing bits. You could argue they're favorites. To me, they're favorites to get to the Champions League final.
Yeah.
They're genuine first or second favorites for the FA Cup. You could argue they're favorites for second place also. So they could win a double and finish second.
Yeah.
That's an incredible season. If he comes in and they win a Champions League at FA Cup and finish second, is what it is.
I've got a mic. I just plugging it in.
Yeah, you can't be asked using it. She don't care about you lot enough. You know what I'm saying? See how when we're doing the most, she doesn't do any research. She does no research at whatever for the show, but I have to do it all. She don't care about you lot like I care about you lot. It's okay though.
You not hear me? Do you want me to plug my mic in?
Yeah, go plug your mic in and that. Even though it's towards the end of the show. Go plug your damn mic in, woman. Jesus Christ. Lewis, not everyone's like the caliber of me and you. You know what I'm saying, fam? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Well,
it is, yo.
People are better, but you included Lewis in that, so let me know.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you better show up. How about that one? That's what I thought, woman. I don't know why you just don't plug in your mic. These people want to hear you better.
They don't.
A man tried to blame me, like Flawless, you should pattern up Yan City with a mic. She's patterned. You know what I'm saying? Look at her patterned. Lovely mic. There we go. Talking to it. Say testing, 1, 2.
Let me put it on.
There we go.
Does it work?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you better now.
Yeah,
Excellent stuff. Excellent.
Great.
Well, yeah, it's Tuchel. You lot in the comments, let us know.
Has
What's
to
your
be
thoughts?
Superfan too, sure.
Yeah,
I don't even think he's conceded a goal this month.
Mad.
Just going to throw that as well. 15 games, 14 wins, 12 clean sheets. It's a madness.
Yeah,
I don't.
it is. You lot let us know in the comments.
From America, you know. Timothy.
Where in America, Timothy? Where in America? You East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, South? Let us know in it. Man, I'm saying Pep for sure, but no surprise you saying that Dupe's too.
Do you know what? Do you know what? It would have been him if that derby was a draw. To be honest, I just think the loss. But that being said, next month, if Man City have progressed, you know, we might be looking at the title and stuff like that being kind of closer, if not over. So he might win it next month.
No, I hear that.
Yeah,
Same where he's saying Tuchel has got a school Fraudiola in the cup.
I don't think he'll school him considering Tuchel gets his tips from Pep. So, you know, kind of what he does.
I'm actually so upset now. I've heard no shots for what Pochettino's PSG from. I don't know what you're talking about. We moved though. I don't know what right. I don't know what Ryan's talking about.
Dufay's right. He has drawn 2 games. I just simply would say on that loss, even that's what I said. He's Pep has actually won more games. But yeah.
You need to use that mic more often. That is crystal
Why is it
clear.
better?
That is crystal clear. That is CLEAR.
It's a nice mic, this, you know. Like,
yeah, so why don't you friggin' use it then? Yeah, it's very nice. So why don't you use it?
Because you know what? Because I can't, I need to get like a desk. When I get a desk, I can do what I'm doing.
Just hold it up. And you need to wear something red and black to match the mic. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Nah.
Oh yeah, you don't like.
You know what I need? I need that Jamaica national team tracksuit, man. I need that in my life, and I can't find it anywhere. If anyone wants to buy it me and send it me, feel free.
There you go, people. I'm sure they will. I'm sure someone will. All right, go on. What is the last category?
Let's go.
That was it.
Was that it? Was that the last category? Are we done?
Yeah, there's 5. So we said to wrap up.
Wrap up, yeah.
Wrap up the thing, not the show. We said the most unforgettable goal was Lamela against Arsenal. The most unexpected result was that Arsenal 3-1 Leicester. The most unacceptable error was Xhaka against Burnley. This is very Arsenal orientated, this so far.
Tells you what you need to know. It's a joke awards and Arsenal are all over it. Anytime it's a joke awards and Arsenal are all over the show. Run it back from the top again, please.
Okay, so the most unforgettable goal was Lamela against Arsenal. You could also say the most unacceptable because how are you conceding that in a derby? Anyway, yeah, the most unforgettable goal was Lamela against Arsenal. The most unexpected result was Arsenal 3, Leicester 1. The most unacceptable error was Xhaka against Burnley. The most under the cosh manager is Steve Bruce, and the most untouchable is Tuchel. So yeah. Anyway, Raheez Khan, like none of that about he lost to Ollie. You don't know if you're gonna beat him yet.
See, they gonna get to the. I don't like I said. I don't see both United and Arsenal getting to the final because I don't think the internet, social
He's a
media.
Chelsea fan.
Oh, is he a Chelsea fan? All right.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, back onto the Villarreal. I mean, the Europa League thing. I don't think social media could handle a United Arsenal Europa League final.
I
We're
think
already.
that's
No, for you it would be. Imagine what your social media timeline's gonna be like. That is the social media derby for real. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, I already know what that's gonna be like. It's a mazza. Is what it is. But yeah, we move and that. Yeah, Arsenal might deserve a few games. Arsenal were all over that. We're in like 3 of the 5 categories. Arsenal.
So we can have should we? I don't know. Maybe we could even do a team of the month if we're going to do that because obviously these are weekly, but we can do the team of the month.
Team of the month. And what'd you say? What, the 11? Or what do you mean? Or who's the best team overall?
Yeah, the best team for the month.
But it's going to probably be the most untouchable manager, isn't it?
Yeah, true that.
It's more than likely going to be the most because they would have got great results.
True,
and that.
true.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Control troops hard in 2019 after the Europa League final.
That was what a night, man. Take me back to it. That was great. I remember we were doing the preview and I heard Kante was out injured for the final. I was thinking, we're going to lose this final. I can't even get gassed on the AFTV previews. And I was tired as well going into it. And just troops were just all over me on it. And then also got packed 4-1.
He was like, we're going to beat these, man. Because you did a mashup, didn't you, of before and after?
Yeah,
did you do a mashup? Yeah. You did a mashup.
I think I posted a video of that the year after. Yeah, we did Baku Day on Twitter. That was hilarious.
Baku Day, you man take
29th of May. Never forget. Or never let them forget.
Baku Day, you lot are jokers.
Ryan wants to know your thoughts, Lewis, on Graham Potter.
Decent manager. Just that dead team.
Yeah.
Literally just that. He's a good attacking manager. It's just Brighton don't finish their chances. We know that. We have a bit of that issue at Chelsea too. So
it's a mazza. But love to everyone who has locked in. Lewis, big up for dropping in. As always, you know what I'm saying? A special guest and that. Like I say, people, this is doing the most. This has been the first, so you'll get the special at the end of every month. So obviously April, you'll get the April 2021 doing the most end of the month special. But then you'll get all the weekly episodes on Yan City's channel, myself and Yan City, midnight, every Monday at midnight. So make sure you subscribe to Yan City, subscribe to Carefree Lewis, and subscribe to Sarcasm City TV as well. Cause I can see here we're just under 50 likes. We're at 48. So let's get them likes up on the video. And we're back tomorrow on the channel. So we're back tomorrow, Sarcasm City TV. Cool, calm, and collected with myself and Aaron. Don't know what time yet. I need to talk to him. Agenda FC, myself and Lewis will be back. 6:30 work for you, Lewis. I was gonna hit you up anyway.
6:30 Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, 6:30 tomorrow. So 6:30, myself and Lewis with a special guest, Agenda FC. And I think, is that all the shows? Oh yeah, Wednesday, Sarcasm City Sports Q&A as well. I'm not sure what time we're doing the Q&A at Yan City.
Do it at midnight.
There we go. So Sarcasm City Sports Q&A at midnight. So 3 shows. Cool, calm, and collected with myself and Aaron. TBC on the time. 6:30. Agenda FC, myself, Lewis, and a special guest. And then the Q&A, myself, Yan City, Ryan. I'm sure Lewis might even drop in on that as well. Sarcasm City Sports. Yeah, members. Probably would do a member special, actually. Comment section only, member special. But love to everyone who has locked in. This has been March 2021, doing the most end of the month special on Sarcasm City TV. Thank you very much for tuning in.